Hi guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. This is Batag41 here, and now I'm going to be doing my next episode of Blindfold Road Trip, which I think it's up to episode 4, I think.
Messages. Page 1 of Blindfold Road Trip. Double tap to open. Blindfold Road. Skip. Blindfold juggle. Skip. Button. Skip.
So let's see how I go here.
Selected. Road trip. 1000.
Using 1 coin to play, you have 472 coins left. To replenish your coins, click Get Upgrades. To go back to the main menu, swipe up with 3 fingers. Starting road trip, 1,200 miles. You are playing with Riley V, who is a poor player.
Okay.
True or false notification. True or false.
Dealing your cards.
Oh, sorry about that, everyone.
Cards. Dealing a card to discard pile. You have 8 cards. 50. New tire. Repairs. More gas. New tire. 75. 25. Repairs. Discard pile.
Oh, there's no, I don't have a gun.
You drew 100. New tire. More. New. Set 20. 25. You discarded.
Well, we'll see what he does.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played Go.
Okay.
You drew repair. Set. New. More. Repair. New. 50. You discarded 50.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played 100.
You drew speed limit. 100. Repair. Speed limit. You played speed limit on Riley V.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded 50.
You drew 77. You discarded 75.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded new tire.
You drew 70. You discarded 75.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded new tire.
You drew 175. Repairs. You discarded repairs.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded more gas.
You drew flat top 100. Flat tire. You played flat tire on Riley V.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded 100.
You drew 25. You discarded 25.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded more gas.
You drew end of the 100. 7. More gas. New tire. You discarded new tire.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded repair.
You drew 50. 50. You discarded 50.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded crash.
You drew go for.
You couldn't.
You play go.
Well, there's the go.
Riley
Where
D drew
he
a
might
card from the deck.
damage me.
Riley D played flat tire on you.
Yeah, I thought.
You drew repair 7. Repair. New tire.
Well, I have
You
this.
played new tire.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played end of limit.
You drew more gas. More gas. You discarded more gas.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded out of.
You drew speed. You played speed limit on Riley V.
Play another speed limit.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played new tire.
You drew 100. More repair. End of repairs. You discarded repairs.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played Go.
You drew end of 1 more end of limit. You discarded end of limit.
Riley D drew
But
a
he
card
can't
from
go
the deck.
very far.
Riley D discarded 100.
You
You drew out
can't.
of. You played out of gas on Riley V.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded 200.
It's your turn. You drew new end of limit. New tire. You discarded new tire.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded Go.
You drew go for.
Yeah.
Play go.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded stop.
You drew 75 from the deck.
Oh, he could have
Now
used the
100.
stop because
More, 100. You play 100.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played stop on you.
he did.
You drew 70 and you discarded 75.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played more gas.
You drew stop. You can set 75. End of limit. 75. You discarded 75.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played go.
You drew 100. Set 100. You discarded 100.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played 50.
You drew 77. 100. Stop. 75. Stop. You played stop on Riley V.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played power go.
You drew 70. You discarded 75.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played 25.
You drew end of limit. You discarded end of limit.
Riley D drew a
I
card
don't think
from
I'm
the
gonna
deck.
win this one.
Riley D played 50.
You drew 100. You discarded 100.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played 1.
You drew 75. You discarded 75.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played 200.
You drew go. You play go.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played 25.
You drew 100. 100. You play 100.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played 50.
You drew 21 and 100. You play 100.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played 200.
You drew 50 from and 100. You play 100.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played 100.
You drew 70 and 70. You played 75.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played 20.
You drew 20, 70, 75. You played 75.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played 70.
You drew 50 from 75. You played 75.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played 25.
You drew power tire. 50, 20, and 20. Power tire. You played power tire.
Riley D drew a card from the deck.
Yes.
Riley D played 50.
You drew stop from 50. Stop. 50.
No, that's not-
You played 50.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played 50.
You drew more gap. 50. You played 50.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played crash on you.
You drew go from the and bears. You played bears.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded
You drew stop. More gap. Go. You play go.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded go.
You drew 20 more 20 and more 25. You play 25.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D played power gap.
You drew go from the more end of 25. You play 25.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded end on.
Out of cards. Moving discard pile to deck and shuffling the deck.
Okay.
You drew end of limit. Go. 25. You play 25.
Riley D drew a card from the deck. Riley D discarded go.
You have traveled 800 miles.
Riley V has traveled 1,125 miles.
You drew 70. You played 75.
So what's your gonna be?
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played Crash on You.
Oh.
You drew new top Robert. You played Roberts.
Riley V
I don't
drew
think
a
I'll
card
get
from the
there
deck.
before he
Riley V
does.
played 75.
No, I didn't.
You scored 875 points for distance, 100 points for power cards, and 0 points for power-ups.
Riley V scored 1,200 points for distance, 200 points for power cards, and 300 points for power-ups. Riley V scored an additional 400 points for a completed trip. Riley V's total score is 2,100 points.
Game is over. Swipe up with 3. Home.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back with another video soon. See you later, everyone.